I'm Andrew Smith from the Open University ASC/ITC, and I'm going to show you how to create a course in the new Canvas platform that was released from July 2019. Most of it is very similar to the old platform. However, you may still find this useful as a new instructor or as an established instructor. Now, I'm teaching, I'm managing, and I'm learning is all available from the menu in the top left. This is to make this more mobile device friendly. You will automatically be greeted with I'm teaching at the very beginning. I'm teaching is there for class administration. I'm managing is there for academy administration, and I'm learning is there for your own professional development, own instructor courses, and other professional development courses that are provided by the Cisco Academy program. So we're going to focus on course creation. Over to the right hand side, you'll see a blue Create Course button. Obviously I'm pressing on this and we'll just wait for it to load. If you're in multiple academies like I am, you may have to select the academy you want to create this course in. Don't get this wrong, because you will discover that you could end up putting a course in the wrong academy. I've made this mistake in the past and I've had to rectify it. As soon as you click on the right academy, you'll see the list of the courses you've got available. Obviously, I am a very experienced instructor who has taught many courses for 20 years, so I've got access to a full range of courses. You may discover you've got access to a slightly more limited range based on your instructor credentials or whether you've got staff status or not, but we'll cover this in another video. What we're going to do is we're going to create a instructor ready class. We're going to create the CCNA Routing and Switching Introduction to Networks. So you can see I've just ticked the radio box. There's a lot to look for here. You can see quite a range of courses, and I'm going to click on Continue. Obviously, language and version is important. I'm doing English 6.0 here. Version 7.0 is going to be coming out soon. Course ID, CCNA demo. And I'm actually going to do this. I'm doing this in August, so this is 08 and then 2019. Date and year is essential. Month and year is essential. It may not seem that, but once you start creating hundreds of courses, being able to search back to discover an old course to do some admin or create a student certificate is important. So the course ID is there to give a unique identification. Then you can actually put the course name, which is something that the student's going to see. Again, it could be CCNA Demo OU 0819. It automatically allocates at least 2 months to the course duration. The minimum is 28 days. The maximum is 365. This way, you can edit this at any time whilst the course is running, but by having a default of 2 months, most courses run about that. I find that on average a course runs about 3 to 6 months from most academies, but some of you can do this sooner, some of you can take longer. So I'm just going to change this to the 31st of January. Description is what the student sees in I'm learning. You can write something friendly here, okay, about how they can contact you or something like that. It's not required, but you can also add other instructors in your academy. Obviously, you can see some of my colleagues who are qualified, capable individuals. There is no limit to the number of other instructors you can add. That is a good thing. It is sharing the workload. They don't have to teach the students. It's just there in case you're off sick or in case a student requires a little bit of support in another class when you're not available. It is about teamwork, and it's about sharing distribution, and it's also about resilience, because staff come and go. You may join, you may leave an organisation. It gives somebody the opportunity to take over the class, look after the class, or support the class when you're not doing it. I have some courses where I have 10 people set up as instructors, and it's a wide distribution alongside a large group of students. Click on Continue. So it will give you the information that you've already put. Save as draft means it won't be available until you go into the course and publish it. I do not advise that. I suggest that you click on the Publish Now option, and we'll wait for it, and we'll then get into the course admin page. Now, can you see here, this is where you add students. Adding students is easy. You can add an individual student. I'm just going to click on that. And you can search for them in your academy or add a new student. This is cumbersome and it's laborious. However, it is very, very useful for adding an individual student, especially if somebody joins late to a course. I'm just going to click back on the breadcrumb. The most popular route is to import a CSV. Here you can actually import a CSV with 4 fields: first name, last name, email and ID. ID is optional. They even provide a template and it help you with the import language as well. I've done this for 20 students. I've done this for 1,000 students. It does work, and it does work very well. Many of you have got student management systems. You've got class management systems and your own IT systems that manage student records. And a lot of academies use this to import students. However, something else that's incredibly useful is import from course. Once you've created one course, you can pull students from another course. You could, for example, create a packet tracer course to get the students all up and running, enabled and capable. Then, once they become comfortable using Packet Tracer, you create your CCNA1 course and import them straight from that course into this course, making life somewhat faster. You can actually do it between academies as well. So if you're a member of multiple academies that all work together, they can study something in one and you can pull them into another in order to create a class, especially if one's teaching, let's say, some more basic technologies and one is teaching a more advanced certification technologies. Seat tokens, it's mail merge. Basically, it generates a set of codes that you could push into a mail merge and email all the students a unique code that they can use on the login page of NetAcad. So obviously there's nobody in this course, but whilst I've waited, I'm also going to show you that you can easily edit the details at any time. So you can change the start date and end date, you can add or remove instructors as you're going along. So once you've created a course, it is not a static entity. It is adaptable and it is flexible and it is usable, and you can actually utilize it in different ways. But now we're going to launch the course and go straight into the course that we've created. So 2 things that are quite interesting here. I'll do another video on course administration. This video is about creating a course. But can you see here, I've just highlighted it at the very top, you have a unique URL for this course. Bookmark it. It's fastest way of getting in and running a course is to dive in via the bookmark, then log in rather than searching it via NetAcad. And also if I click on the back button, can you see here? This URL is also unique, which means that you can actually have the admin page bookmarked as well. So I actually keep a whole set of bookmarks for my courses that I run so that I can easily just go in and administer them rather than searching for them on NetAcad all the time. I don't have time with the sheer volume of students I've got to constantly search for them. This is much faster and much easier, and with single sign-on you can basically push straight through into the course that you want running. So yeah, I can say I've got a number of different course opportunities, including my own Open University courses, Linux courses and so on. But the point I'm making is I maintain the admin. So what we've covered: where to find the class creation, creating a class, simple administration of adding students, its flexibility, and the fact that you can actually bookmark the pages on the courses that you have created. Thank you very much. I've been Andrew Smith.